My mom video called me at 2 p.m., my time in Singapore, smiling like she'd won the lottery. My dad leaned into frame. My sister shoved her face between them. Then my dad said, "We sold your condo," like he was announcing brunch. I didn't grow up as the favorite. I grew up as the fixer. I worked insane hours in finance, wired money home, paid little emergencies, and kept everyone's life shiny. My younger sister got to be the dreamer. New nails, new outfits, new once-in-a-lifetime costs she never had to earn. Even from overseas, I was the plug in the leak. If my parents' card got declined, I handled it. If my sister wanted a small loan, I sent it. Nobody asked if I was okay. They asked if I could do it by Friday. That condo back home wasn't just real estate. It was the first thing I owned that no one could touch. A quiet place with my books, my plants, my rules, the one thing I didn't share. So when my dad said it, my brain lagged. "You what?" I asked. My mom chirped. "We got a great price." My sister clapped. "Now I can have the Grand View wedding. 300 guests, live orchestra." The wedding was in 6 weeks. I stared at the screen. "My name is on the deed." My dad shrugged. "We were managing it while you're away." My sister rolled her eyes. "You can buy another one. You're never even there." Then my mom hit me with the soft knife. "Aren't you happy for her?" I kept my face neutral. Years of boardrooms taught me how to smile while bleeding. I said, "Congrats, I have to go." And I hung up before my voice cracked. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I called my friend from law school. "I need a favor," I said. "And it's messy." She didn't ask why. She asked, "Do you have proof?" I did, because I kept every document in secure cloud storage. Here's what they didn't know. 6 months after I bought the condo, I moved it into my holding company. Clean, legal, boring. My parents thought they'd sold my home. They'd actually forged signatures to sell corporate property. And I had one more secret. That same company had been paying their mortgage, credit cards, and car note for 4 years. Every month, $2,800 disappeared from my side and kept their lights on. They called it blessings. They never called it my name. My friend filed an emergency order to freeze the sale. Then I called the bank and stopped every payment to my parents. No warning. No let's talk. Just off. I wanted them to feel the silence I'd been living in. The next morning, my phone lit up with group chat panic. The caterer says the deposit bounced. The venue wants full payment. Why is the account on hold? My dad left a voicemail like he was trying to sound casual. Minor banking hiccups. Call me. Then the moment hit at 3:47 p.m. back home. My friend texted, "Funds frozen." I opened the family chat and the screen shook. "Dad, what is happening?" "Mom, the bank says fraud." My sister, "Fix this. This is my wedding." I didn't type back. I opened an email instead. I attached 4 years of payment records. Every miracle they never thanked. I wrote one line, "Since you're having banking issues, your benefactor resigned." Then I hit send and set my phone face down. Calls exploded. My mom sobbed. My dad begged. My sister screamed that I was jealous and psycho. Her fiance called me next, quiet and shaken, and said, "I can't marry into this." Then he disappeared from her life like a receipt in a shredder. The wedding planner quit in writing. Vendors canceled. My parents' mortgage went unpaid for the first time in years, and the bank started the countdown. My dad tried to bully a loan officer and got escorted out. They even tried to file a report on me to flip the story, and a detective shut that down the second he saw the forged signatures. When I flew home, the court was fast and cold. The judge didn't care about family. She cared about fraud and false reports. My parents got convicted. My sister got removed from the courtroom for screaming like consequences were a hate crime. Afterward, I went to my condo. I opened the door and everything was exactly where I'd left it. My books were still on the shelf. My life was still paused. I stood there and realized they didn't love me. They loved what I paid for. I listed the condo a month later and bought peace with the proceeds. New number, new passwords, no more emergencies. If they need a bank, they can try an actual one. I'm finally done being their favorite account. The quiet was loud and it was mine.